Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Rovira. You can find me on Instagram at jessica.rovira, R-O-V as in Victor, I-R-A, and you can email me at jessica.m.rovira@gmail.com in case you would like to book a session with me, private session, yoga, meditation, guided meditation, an Akashic reading, or a personal tarot read. All right, so how's everyone doing? I hope y'all are finding yourselves well and safe in these times and staying healthy. Actually, before I get into shuffling the cards, I kept this at the center so that I could give a shout out to my girl, Karen Montero, who made this beautiful Orgonite for me. Orgonite is a master generator. It helps generate energy, but it also helps soak up all of the negative energies and vibrations and frequencies from our electromagnetic fields or EMF field. This helps to draw in all negativity, all negative frequencies, all negative energies into this little guy who is made purely out of all natural ingredients, natural resin, earth ingredients, metals and such, copper, to help be a master generator. This one specifically has a clear crystal generator in the center that also helps just really, you can set your intention with clear crystals, programming clear quartz. Every other stone has its own properties. There's no need to set an intention, but your clear quartz, it's very important that you do set an intention in your clear quartz. So you can pretty much program it to have an intention whenever you want. So you can always, clear it out and then reset a new intention. So just wanted to give a shout out to her. You can look her up on Instagram, Karen Montero, M-O-N-T-E-R-O, Montero. And I will actually put her information in the description. So, apparently wanted to make itself known that way. So, loving my new Orgonite by my lovely Aquarius soul sister, Karen. Thank you, Karen. All right, getting on with our read. This is for the collective. It's going to be a general read, so whatever doesn't resonate with you, please leave it for someone else. Whoa. Wow, Ishel, she came out last time. I called upon her while I was opening this space, and she wanted to reappear today for the Divine Feminine again. So, I will be talking about both masculine and feminine energies. Remember, I'm only talking about energies. I'm not talking about genders here. The genders non-specific, okay? Non-binary genders here. So if you resonate with one or both sides, take it as it resonates. What resonates is meant for you. What does not is meant for someone else. So just leave whatever does not resonate for someone else. I do tend to pick up on both energies of your person, you and your person. I will be talking to you, whether you are a divine masculine or feminine, because I do look into both energies, but I will be talking to you directly, whether you're divine masculine or feminine, and we will be talking about your person. So I will refer to mainly I'm going to be speaking to you about your person, right? But I do talk about the divine masculine and feminine energies. So we all have masculine and feminine energies within us on a psychological level. And it's about our twin flame, our soul journey is about uniting our masculine and feminine within first. If we are not on a alignment of union of masculine and feminine within, it is very hard for you to come into alignment with your person, your soul mate, your twin flame, your divine counterpart, if that union has not been created internally, okay? Not saying that you can't come together. You absolutely can. It will just be a little bit rough of a ride, all right? It'll be a rough ride if you come in with baggage, if you come in unaligned. It will be a quite rocky roller coaster, okay? Bumpy roller coaster. So when I am talking about your energies, masculine and feminine, they tend to flip-flop. It can be, you guys can be mirroring each other. So you could be resonating with both sides, and that's okay. You could be resonating with one side, that's okay. Your person could be jumping from both masculine to the feminine, that's okay. You could be jumping from both masculine and feminine, that's okay. We are not always in one dominant energy. We tend to flip-flop daily, hourly, moment to moment. You can be in the masculine one with one thought, and then the next thought you can be in the feminine. So it's not about getting fixated on masculine and feminine energies, because we are both, right? So it is just about taking what resonates and leaving what does not. Don't get fixated in trying to get all logical in your mind about, you know, wait, I don't understand. Whose energy is what? It doesn't matter. If you're saying, oh, that sounds like my person, and you've felt this before within your own heart and soul, then that's the confirmation. Oh, I know that that's me. That's me. That's the confirmation. If you're saying, that doesn't sound like them, I don't think that's what's happening, or it doesn't feel right, you're like, oh, no, I don't like that, then that's not for you. You leave it for someone else. If it feels right, it's meant for you, okay? And then also, I had something else that I wanted to say. Well, if it's meant to come up, it will come up. All right, so I will try and any zodiac signs that I see pop up, I will also try my hardest to get the zodiac signs that I see pop up. If your person's sign doesn't pop up or your sign doesn't pop up, it's okay. This read could still be for you. Continue listening. This could be whether you're in separation or not. In the past, we have been dealing a lot with past lovers, past life love, okay? So don't let that deter you from listening, because there could still be messages in here for you. All right, I'm going to continue, even though I feel like there's something that they're like trying to get me to tell you. I have no idea what it is right now. It'll come up later, okay? So Ishel, medicine of the jaguar. Ishel is our goddess of the rain. She is the one that brings down the rain for healing. So the rain helps cleanse, the rain helps heal. The rain also helps things grow. Things that have been dormant grow. But this is talking about how there's some sense of there's either a storm in the process, a storm that's passing, or a storm that has passed, okay? And this is talking about the rainbow after the storm. After the storm, there's a promise of a rainbow, a promise of a new day. So it can be raining right now in your life, metaphorically, healing, cleansing happening. And like I said, it is for the dormant energies, those seeds that have been planted in your heart, for them to grow, right? So things in our life, whether it be in our career, in our relationship, in self, getting in touch with self, balancing out the masculine, the inner masculine, and the feminine of self, whatever it is that is in the process of germination, right? Gestation, right? The gestation process, where it's still forming underneath solid grounds, needs the rain in order to sprout, right? And so I did talk about this in April, about how April showers bring May flowers. So in April, there could have been a lot of showers, metaphorically or physically, crying, tears that are falling to help water the seeds that have been planted in our heart. And now we're gonna see them blossom. So the storm is passing, and now we're gonna see things clear up. Now, if you're not feeling that, then it's coming for you in the future. It could be past, present, future. Time is fluid. Remember, keep that in mind. All happening simultaneously at the same time. So just knowing that whatever situation you're in, if this isn't happening for you right now, it is coming. Or maybe it's happened for you in the past and you're somewhere in between, or you're ahead of the group, wherever you're at, okay? And so I did remember what they wanted me to say. I am making my final transition over to my permanent page. So for those of you who are just joining me for the first time, I had a previous page, ShaktiShivaTarot. I am no longer going to be uploading to that page anymore. This will be the last video that I do post up there. Just because I'm trying to transition down to one, I had a little too many pages going on. So, too many channels. I wanted to transition down to my Jessica Rivera channel, which is what you're going to be watching from now on. But for those of you who have transitioned over, welcome. And I just wanted to say that real quick before I get into the cards. All right, so Isha, stepping into our power. All right. Isha protects you now as you transition from one life phase to the next. With her rainbow light, this guardian goddess instructs you on how to use great power with wisdom to nourish only what is worthy. Using jaguar medicine with perfect timing, she confronts that which is unworthy of her devotion, eradicating destructive forces and creating space for healing, relief, and rebirth. Her presence is the wild power of the jaguar, the renewal promise of the rainbow, and divine feminine creativity. All darkness shall be overcome. So it says, you are going through a transition. Cultivate hope and stay true to your intentions. Let nothing divert you from your true path. If you have a new project, vision, or lifestyle that you are seeking to bring into the world, Ishel is guiding and guarding you for a healthy birth. She also brings a message that there are times when fierceness is necessary. It is important that you cut off negative sources completely at this time and do not allow yourself to be used or exploited. This goes not only for your divine counterpart, this is external energies. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be anything external that you know is no longer serving your highest purpose, or that is only continuously bringing negativity into your life, okay? This is not the time to indulge someone else's ego or go against your own inner knowing in order to give someone the benefit of the doubt. Right? We're not feeding into egos. We've done that, my divine feminines. We've done that. We've been there. We want spirit. This is, I feel, the divine feminine saying to their divine masculines, if you're going to come in with ego, you're going to feel the wrath. Or you might not even let this person in at all, energetically, right? If you feel that they're still stuck in those egoic ways. But you're saying, if you come with spirit, if you open your heart to spirit, that's what I want. That's when I'll let you in. I think they feel that. Trust your instincts and break immediately from what isn't right for you. You're gonna know what that is, my divine feminines. This will bring you new opportunities and situations that are worthy of your passion and devotion. There is something worthy of your time and devotion, and there are things that are not worthy of your time and devotion. And this is part of the discernment. This is part of the standing your ground. This is part of stepping into your power, is being able to recognize what is there to use and abuse and what is there to help you grow. Now, I'm going to go a little bit deeper because I like the fact that it talks about Ixchel here, and I wanted to get into a little bit of that. So I'm just going to go into it a little bit. I'm not going to read the whole thing because there's a lot here. So it says, Ixchel, goddess of the rainbow light, is responsible for sending rain to nourish the crops, ensuring fertility and life. She overturns her divine womb and allows sacred, life-giving rain to fall into the soul, promoting growth. The rainbow light of Ixchel is an oracle of renewal. This is your sign that all is in accord with life, that new beginnings shall stem from the past, that there is power to create, and that what is beautiful, necessary, and healing shall flow to you and through you into the world. Like I said, if your divine masculine is going to come in with ego, it ain't gonna flow to you. You're not allowing that energy to come in anymore. And so I feel like if there is some kind of miraculous breakthrough that beyond that energetic push away, your person still comes in, you're gonna be in a position where you're gonna need to be fierce and stand in your ground and really discern whether they're coming in with the right intentions or not. All right. Interesting. I think, yeah, yesterday's read was 13 Ixchel and it was 19 Chakana. Well, today it's 13 Ixchel and 18 Contour Yachak. I may be massacring that, and I'm so sorry if I am. Blessings from the son of Hanapacha. Blessings from the son of Hanapacha. Condor. Okay. Condor Yachak. Okay. It says, Condor swiftly brings the will of Great Spirit to earth through the gift of powerful medicine. Despite great odds, even in the face of what may appear to be an inevitable defeat, extraordinary triumph is at hand. This is for the divine masculine. This is the prophecy of resurrection. I love that. Of the rising up of what was thought to be lost. If your divine masculine was feeling lost, guess what? They've been resurrected. I love this. What was thought to be lost? Where they thought they were lost, guess what? Spirit found them and is showing them the light. I love this. It shall happen with unexpected and surprising swiftness. Your divine destiny is now held in the guiding hand of a great spiritual master. Wow. Wow, wow. Condors are born with their eyes open. Condors, like a vulture, but do not have vocal cords to speak. You have always seen clearly. Trust in this. Even if you struggle to find the words to express all that you see. And so, yeah, I think for the divine masculine, maybe, you know, they have always been able to see or feel something in this connection, but maybe they have just never really been able to speak it. Whereas it's something, a pelican is flying by, something that they may have felt and seen, but just weren't really able to find the words to speak their truth. Because they weren't born with the correct vocal cords to speak. It's like something in them, possibly an inner wound that comes in their own astrological making that they struggle with, right? Condors reveal emotion through changes in their skin color. Interesting. This is a reminder to trust what your body is telling you. This is for the divine masculine. Your bodily intuition is a form of wisdom. You have a spiritual connection to the cosmic Christ consciousness, the universal sacred heart seeking to awaken itself in humanity. Whoa, they are awakening to their Christ consciousness right now. They haven't before, my divine masculines. Wow, good for you. I'm loving this. Ooh, their hearts are expanding. They are finally allowing spirit and Christ consciousness to come in and open their heart. Your divine life purpose involves assuming the role of leader, guide, healer, and earth warrior for love on this planet in your own unique way. It may not look like your way, my divine feminine. Just keep that in mind. An inviolable spiritual protection surrounds you. Spirits is surrounding the divine masculine right now. They are being guided. They have been awoken. I'm going to read a little bit into this, okay? Because I've never read this card. Condor is the ancient bird of the Andes, once flying alongside saber-toothed tigers. Wow. This largest flying bird in the world is also one of the oldest species on Earth, soaring to great heights and for hours at a time with little or no movement of its wings. Condor, they glide. It's like very rarely do you see them actually flap their wings. They glide a lot. Condor holds the medicine of strength, spiritual connection, and grace. With a lifespan similar to that of a human being and the ability to soar at exceptional speed, it also carries the gifts of longevity and swiftness. This is telling me that the divine masculine is in it for the long haul, y'all. They want longevity. They're going to come in quick and swift, and they're, I believe, bringing some kind of longevity. Condor has been on the brink of extinction many times, yet it still survives, even in the wild. At the top of the food chain, the condor is rarely a hunter taking life. They don't. They feed off of what's already dead. Feeding off of carrion instead, its medicine brings cleansing and protection as it is able to process toxins that would be harmful to other creatures. Whoa. This to me is telling me that there may have been some toxicity, especially coming from the divine masculine in this relationship, whether it was toxic behavior, whether it was actual toxic substances, drinking, drugs. It could be negative thinking, creating toxic energy, emotions in their body. It could be any of those. But whatever toxins, whether it be mental toxins, whether it be physical toxins, whether it be emotional toxins, whether it be toxic behavior like sleeping around multiple partners, this is being cleansed out of their system. I'm being guided to read a little bit more. The predator of the condor and also the guardian that has enabled it to crawl back from near extinction into wildness again is humanity. Through collective wisdom and cooperation between various disciplines and industries, human beings have been able to restore with wisdom what was nearly destroyed in ignorance. Condor is an affirmation of the power we have to undo damage and create extraordinary healing. But we have to listen, we have to actively respond, and we have to work together in conscious collaboration. So if your divine masculine was not willing to work in the past, they were maybe fighting this connection, guess what? They are recognizing now that they need to give to this connection. They are recognizing now that they have to undo the damage that they did to this connection. They know what they did. And they know that they need to be the ones to come and create healing. Whether they want to admit to it right now or not, it's being shown to them. Spirit is guiding them to that truth right now. And they are awakening to this truth right now. I'm going to keep reading. Condor is the medicine of the shaman or yachak. So that's what yachak means, the shaman. The Andean healer or one who knows. The Andean shamanic worldview, Condor, rules the superior spiritual world, the first plane of pure spiritual beings known as Hanapacha. The son of Hanapacha is the shamanic Christ. Whoa, love that. In human form, this being is known as Yeshua or Jesus, which I called upon Yeshua when I opened this. Before I started recording, I always pray to Yeshua, Mary Magdalene. I think I did it in yesterday's read, actually on video. But you know, today I did it before the read. But I called upon Yeshua, I called upon Ishel, and look, they have both appeared in the read. I can't. Oh my God, I get a little bit emotional. This is beautiful, you guys. Like, I called upon both of these spirits before I opened up, okay, this reading. So they are showing up in the cards. How divine is that? The Oracle of wow, I can't, like, in the language of spirit medicine, it is Condor. The Oracle of Kuntur Yachak brings a message straight from the universal Christ consciousness, beating as the living sacred heart of Great Spirit. Wow. It is an offer of absolute protection that is strong enough to sustain your purity, integrity, and effectiveness as you navigate the challenges inherent in the earthly world of Puma, known as Kaya Pacha or Kai Pacha, and much needed protection over the unconscious world of Snake, known as Uku Pacha. This protection ensures that your passionate purpose is not distorted or derailed by unconscious forces. This is telling you that divine creator, spirit, is guiding this, meaning no more outside influences, no more outside energies shifting this person's consciousness or unconsciousness. That ain't happening no more. No more shadow behaviors. No more shadow puppeteering. Divine has literally woken this person up and is guiding every thought and movement. Whether they are battling the shadows or not, what they do from now on is being guided by spirit, okay? This protection ensures that your passionate purpose is not distorted or derailed by unconscious forces. As you accept this blessing, you shall know only protection, empowerment, and grace as you manifest the spirit medicine of Condor, helping to bring hope, consciousness, and creative collaboration, dynamic sacred activism, and miraculous restoration to the earth through her evolving of human family. Wow. Beautiful. I don't think I need to even say any more. Let's just get into the cards because, whoa. I'm being guided to pull from so that was from my Earth Warriors Oracle. Not mine, but not mine personally, but mine that I bought it. Earth Warriors Oracle. And then I'm going to go into, oh, look at that, the star at the bottom. Aquarius card, star, hope. This is dreams coming into reality. I'm going to go into our inner child tarot cards by Learner and Learner. So, Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Metatron, Saint Germain, Magdalena, I don't know if I already said that, Shakti Shiva, Ganesh, and Lakshmi, Kali, Mother Durga. I'm calling upon the whole entourage. Pele, Guinevere, Istar, Isha. Wow. All right. Who else did I forget? All right. Tell me, my Divine Creator and Holy Spirit, one for the masculine and one for the divine. 10 of Swords. All right, 2 came out, so I'm going to put them back. I just want 1 for each. Let's go. One for the divine masculine. All right. Ooh. Oh, my poor masculines. Where are you at? Peter Pan. Number 7. 7. All right, so we have the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Well, guys, this is some heavy energy here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get into it. Find out what's going on here. So Peter Pan is Cancer. This is an emotional union here. Let's see, what is that? The Chariot. Peter Pan is the Chariot, I believe. Let me just double check. Yep, the Chariot. All right. Anyways, you know, Peter Pan, I think of Neverland, never wanting to grow up. Peter Pan, that dream world, the fantasy world. All right, 10 of Swords. Let's get into this. For the divine feminine, we've got the 10 of Swords. Now this in the original tarot is like, you've been through the worst. You've been through the shit. You've been through the ringer, my divine feminine. You've been betrayed. You've been abandoned. You've been rejected. This is some really heavy energy, but this is the worst of it has passed, okay? So, how am I already into 30 minutes? This is ridiculous. Okay. Triumph and liberation are in the air. The fully knighted youth in this card has come to accept his inner power. In the 9 of Swords, the dragon holds the boy captive because the boy is unable to see beyond his fears. The 10 of Swords, the dragon, is encircled by the boy's swords, symbolizing his integration of the power and courage he needs to overcome terror or oppression. As he inserts the 10th sword into the ground, a circle is formed around the dragon, signifying that he has attained a unity of mind, spirit, and matter. You are free to explore the start of a new cycle of conscious awareness. You have worked very hard to overcome mental blocks and tensions. You understand more about the courage it requires to cleanse the mind of negative thoughts, for you have faced your dragon. Wow, divine feminine, I love that. The circle of life continues, and you are now ready for a new round of adventures. When a future crisis arises, you will know what to do. Interesting. Use the wisdom and experience you have gained from the past, and remember to nurture yourself along the path. The mind is very powerful. You must infuse it with kind and loving thoughts. You deserve a star of accomplishment. Didn't we start off with the star at the bottom of the deck? You deserve your dreams to come into reality. You deserve a star of accomplishment. Absolutely. Because you have mastered your mind. Divine feminine, this is telling me that you have mastered all of the fears, all of your inner shadows, all of your dragons, because whatever you went through in the past that created this energy, all of those trials and tribulations, all the obstacles, possibly with your divine masculine, it wasn't all for nothing. It wasn't to make you suffer. It was to master you. It was to create a powerful jaguar spirit within you, my divine feminines. So whatever happened in the past, we've seen being puppeteered by the shadow side. Whatever shadows came up in the past that created this heavy energy, we were meant to go through in order to learn from. This is what made us powerful, okay? So don't look at it as something negative. All of this, it says you must infuse it with kind and loving thoughts. That means infusing your power, infusing your past, this past situation that created all of this inner turmoil, all of this external turmoil, the being stabbed in the back, the betrayal, all of that. We send it kind and loving thoughts because it was for a reason. It was to help master self. So that way, when someone else, or if this person comes back in to try and pull one over on you, you're like, I'm mastered. I'm using the wisdom of my experiences of the past to help me with this present situation. So for the Divine Masculine, we've got the 8 of Swords. You see how you guys are both up in your head, mental space, all right? 8 of Swords. The children in the 8 of Swords card are walking through a cave or labyrinth that represents a soul journey into unknown territories. A labyrinth often has one winding path that leads toward an ultimate goal. It is often used in initiatic procedures. Interesting. If you go to my Instagram this morning, I posted for the Divine Masculine, I said they are being initiated. They are being awoken by spirit. Go check it out. Jessica.Rovira, R-O-V-I as in Victor, R-O-V as in Victor, I-R-A on Instagram. Says, when deep transformation occurs, we are often guided into the secret places of our minds in order to resolve old karmic patterns and subliminal fears. Oriental mystics say that the true self resides in the cave of the heart. We must go there to restore our wisdom. I love that. They are listening to their heart, trying to get away from the mental conflict. There's a little, I think it's a dragonfly. It's like trying to get into my window, sorry. The spider represents the enigma of the web, which weaves in and out of itself. Our minds are similar. We reshape and recreate our thoughts continuously. The snake, coiled in a figure 8, the symbol of infinity, is the psychic power and life force within. This snake reminds us of the ancient Kundalini energy wisdom that travels up and down our spines and has been linked to a fiery dragon sleeping within the root chakra. The ability to readapt in life situations is essential if we are to successfully respond to the calling for change and maturation. What? This totally ties into their card, the first card that came out. The ability to readapt in life situations is essential if we are to successfully respond to the calling for change and maturation. Interesting. You may feel that this is a trying time in your life. Put worries aside, for you are entering a sacred journey. Overcoming fear is possible if you are willing to confront its deceptive face. Perhaps you are not honoring this time of initiation. The way to do so is to illuminate the deep fears that block your life and be ready to come to terms with their potent meanings. This is a unique opportunity to clean the house of your psyche. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, you are the light, my Divine Masculine. Follow that inner guidance, the inner light out of the darkness. I feel like for the Divine Masculine, they're still maybe in, going through Dark Night of the Soul. They're still battling their demons. They're still battling their shadows. Like I said, they still may be in the process of battling a star, Aquarius, hope, dreams into reality. We had already seen it pop up. They are battling they're still battling their inner demons and shadows. But just know, my Divine Masculines and my Divine Feminines, that the Divine Masculine is being guided by spirit. Whether they are still battling their inner shadows and demons, They're being guided by spirit to take a look deeper into themselves. So just trust that spirit knows how to handle this situation and that spirit is guiding them. All right, so for the divine feminine, I feel like this is you, the star of the show. My divine feminines, fiery, passionate, Queen of Wands, possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. If not, you could be an Aquarius. If not, this just could mean that you are quite passionate, warm-hearted, loving, energetic, charismatic, sensual, sexual person, male or female. But also someone who can, I see you looking up at the stars. It's like you are the star. You possibly, maybe are getting a lot of external recognition. Maybe you're in the public eye. Maybe you're like really allowing yourself to shine your star qualities. Like maybe you're just like rebelling against the system and you are just letting it all fly. You don't care. And you're just stepping into your power. And you are creating. You are a spiritual being. You are an intellectual being. You are in touch with your emotions. And you know how to manifest on the physical level as well. But this is about you having hope for the future. You having hope in your dreams coming into reality. Let's continue. Tell me more about the divine feminine, the star, and the Queen of Wands with the 10 of Swords. So the worst is behind you, my divine feminine. And I feel like right now you're just focusing on self, focusing on building your creations, focusing on illuminating hidden knowledge. You're focusing on being the Empress, standing in your power, feminine wisdom. You are getting in touch with your inner feminine wisdom, your inner feminine power. And with the Princess of Swords, I feel like there's a possibility of, that's more air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could be dealing with a mother. I mean, you could be a mother. You could be wanting to be a mother. You could be pregnant. There could be, this is fertility, okay? This could be fertility in your life. Like I said, your creative projects. This could be fertility in your career. This could be fertility in the relationship. If you're with your person, maybe you're pregnant. Maybe you're trying to get pregnant. Maybe you will become pregnant. Maybe you are a mother. Maybe you just had a baby. But I feel like this is just you standing in your power, standing in your feminine energy, really getting in touch with your inner feminine wisdom. You know, you've put this past situation behind you and you're really stepping forward from these Princess of Sword energies is a little bit more she's skillful, she's powerful, but she can also be serious and tricky, quite frivolous. Maybe you put yourself vulnerably out there, my divine feminines, and you felt tricked, you felt played. And so there's a sense of needing and wanting justice. That makes sense. We've got over here the King of Cups for your divine masculine. You could be dealing with a Libra, or maybe you're a Libra, my divine feminines. But this is justice. This means that something from the past is going to close out. The scales are going to be balanced out. So it's either coming in to close out, or it's either coming in to to balance out the scales. We'll find that out. But you could be dealing with a potential Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. This person can be quite melancholic. They could be mastered emotionally, but doesn't necessarily talk about it. Could talk about it. But this is somebody who's empathic. They can understand how you feel. This is somebody who you can trust and love with your heart. This is somebody who's looking towards you with love and acceptance. Maybe wanting to come in with a new offer of love. We're going to check that out. But I do see the devil at the bottom of the deck, meaning there's some codependencies here. Could be on either side. Temptations, maybe not being able to control your desires. Like I said, you know, they could still be battling with their shadows, their demons. But that's in the past. Divine is now guiding them. Their spirit guiding them. They have protection, okay? So they just need to know that for themselves. Until they can go within and figure that out for themselves, they may be continuously battling with those inner demons. But there is, I'm not taking any reversal, guys. I don't really do reversals unless it's something that I dominantly feel. I go with energy, okay? But there's judgment here. This is reconciliation. This is obviously something from the past. This is the divine creator sounding the trumpets to awaken this union, all right, where it may have been buried in the past. Maybe you guys walked away from each other. Maybe there was some kind of abrupt ending. But here's your Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands, the Casanova, the player, but also can be committed and romantic. So don't necessarily attach him to being the player. Maybe it was the player in the past and now is wanting to come in. Oh, wow. Yep, I think I've talked about this before. Wanting to come in as the King of Cups. And so since the King of Cups came out first, I'm going to say they've up-leveled. This is in the past, my feminines. They are growing. This is new growth. This is new energy. This is new passionate energy of growth coming from the darkness into the light. Do you see how Spirit is guiding them into this Prince of Cups? Or maybe in the past they were the player, and maybe that is the injustice that was happening here. Let's tell me more about the Judgment card here with the Eight of Swords. Okay, yeah, so this judgment is going to come in quick and it's going to come in sudden. When the divine sounds the trumpet and the masculine hears the call, this is going to happen quick and sudden, this communication, like lightning. I just saw a lightning bolt. Until then, they are waiting for the divine to sound the trumpets, or maybe they're just waiting to hear the call. Maybe the divine sounded the trumpet, but they're still trying to figure out how to make that move because they're still battling some shadows, still battling some inner demons, some shadows, okay? They're still battling the inner dragon. And so when the time is right, divine timing is trying to guide them. Spirit is trying to guide them. And so I feel like when divine creator knows that your divine masculine is ready, they are going to prompt this divine masculine to make communication quick and sudden, because there's an opportunity to build a solid foundation here. There's an opportunity like right around the corner is what I'm feeling. This is like they are dancing with this King of Pentacles. So this could be either another energy that's involved. Maybe my divine feminine, you have two options between the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, or this could be your person. Maybe they are the King of Pentacles. You know, quite solidified in the material world, very rich materialistically. Maybe that's been their focus. It's the material side. And now it's like they want to bring that solid offer in their emotions. You know, they've been, this is a Earth card, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Here you've got your fire sign for your Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Got a couple signs here. You got a couple energies. This could be 3 different energies. This could be the same person. What I'm feeling is this is your past person growing from the Prince of Wands, from those player-like energies, growing from the dark into the light. Spirit is guiding them into the King of Cups, or has already guided them. They're there. But this person is either also the King of Pentacles, very solidified in the material world. They are, maybe have their own business, the boss of their own business, entrepreneur, but really knows how to build and manifest on a physical, material level, and maybe just now getting in touch with their emotions, okay? Or it could be 2 different people. Either you have 2, the King of Cups, water energy, and the King of Pentacles, earth energy, and you're trying to decide between the 2. I don't know. Putting it back because I didn't ask a question. Let's see. But it did come, okay, that was telling me that maybe the hold on the situation is over. Maybe you know, they're not holding out anymore. The King of Pentacles isn't holding out anymore, ready to bring these emotions forward. Let's find out. I want to know more about the energies. Yep. How they feel towards you. They want to bring a gift. They want to provide. They want to, this is charity. This is a gift. Physical gift, spiritual gift. I want to know more about how they feel towards their divine feminine. Here's the King of Wands. They are passionately attracted to you, sexually attracted to you. This is Aries. This could be another energy, or your person just being mastered on all those levels, you know, very attracted to you, like really craving and wanting you on all levels. Not only physically, but like emotionally and spiritually. Like they are finally, wow, y'all, holy crap. King of Swords. They are ready to come through with the truth. I can't talk. They're ready to come forward with this truth. They like, okay, this person's mastered. We're not dealing with our Prince of Wands anymore, all right? We are not dealing with that anymore. This person has evolved. Look at this. And you, my divine feminines, this could be you having 4 options. Yes, it absolutely could. You have all the elements here: air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and we have Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. You could be maybe having all options, right? Or maybe some of these options, or this could be your person, the divine masculine, mastered on all levels. That's what the King of Wands is telling me, okay? King of Wands is telling me that this person, your divine masculine, has mastered emotions. They've mastered the physical realm. They've mastered the mental realm. And they've mastered the spiritual realm. This is your person coming in with balanced energy, wanting to communicate, wanting to be clear about their emotions. They want to have this conversation with you. They want this new growth. I'm seeing communication. If you guys aren't in communication, this is coming either in the near future, or if it hasn't already happened, it's happening, or it's going to come really quick and sudden when it does come. And guess what? This is your person wanting to be victorious with you. My divine feminine, whether you're watching or not, your divine masculine, this is how they feel about you. This is the Lovers. This is possible Gemini. And the Six of Wands could be Leo, Jupiter, expansion. They want to expand in love with you. They want to have this partnership, this harmony, this is like you guys on a soul level have a deep soul bond, and they want to be victorious. They want to be triumphant. They want to correct whatever wrongs. Like I said in the beginning, there's some wrongs that they want to come in and correct. And like I said, when Divine Creator sounds the trumpet and tells them it's go time, they're going to come in and quick and sudden with this communication of this love for you. That's what I'm feeling. I mean, the cards don't lie, y'all. All right, tell me about how the Divine Feminine feels towards the Divine Masculine. So we already know that they feel that Divine Masculine wants this reunion, in love with you, my Divine Feminine. And they are right now possibly just working on self. Okay, this one came up in reverse, and I'm going to take it in reverse because this is telling me that there was a loss in the past, my Divine Feminine, where you felt left out in the cold. You felt there was struggles in the past. You felt somebody left you out in the cold. You felt somebody like walked away and left you for dead is what I just heard, okay? And that was a big struggle for you to have to come out of those energies. And so it makes sense as to why the Ten of Swords came out, right? For like overall energy, because that means that you've been through the ringer. You've been through it all. They left you feeling this way. Maybe they left you out in the cold. Maybe they ghosted you, my Divine Feminine. Maybe you ghosted them, but I'm feeling they ghosted you because they want to come in and correct those wrongs. And maybe there were some secrets. Maybe there were some hidden truths. And that's what this Ten of Swords is all about. And that's why you're needing to step into your feminine power, your wisdom, your inner feminine wisdom. But this is what needs to get left behind because there's a possible reconciliation here. Justice coming through for you, my Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine is being judged. Divine Creator is making them see their ways. And so they're wanting to come in and correct because they see that you are the one. They have awakened to this connection. Go check out my Instagram page. They've awakened to this connection. And now they are more focused on the connection than they were on self. Whereas before, I believe the Divine Feminine was more focused on the connection. And now they're more focused on self. And this is what Ishel is talking about. This is the power that needs to be taken back by the Divine Feminine. 100%. Absolutely, this justice is coming for you, my Divine Feminines. The scales are being tipped. I want to know more about how you feel towards them. So, okay, obviously you felt left out in the cold. I feel like you felt left out in the cold and like you have to struggle. You're like, this is a struggle to get through to this person, okay? And so tell me more about the Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Wow, 55, 5 and 5, change. This is change. This is communication. Somebody needs to look up the number 55. Tell me more about the Divine Feminine, how they feel towards their masculine, okay? I know that they feel hurt, they feel ghosted, but how do they feel? You want movement. You want movement out of this. You want smooth transitions. This is travel. You want them to maybe you want to travel towards them. Maybe you want them to travel towards you. Maybe that could be saying that you guys are at a distance from each other, or it could just mean that you're wanting them to make the moves towards you. Absolutely. My Divine Feminine, you are trying to manifest them coming to you. You're trying to manifest them bringing this movement, this transition into the Lovers. 100%. You're manifesting this. Absolutely. You're manifesting this, my Divine Femmes. Tell me about the action that's going to be taken towards the Divine Feminine from our masculine. All right, I'm going to switch decks. Just the Hierophant at the bottom. It's possible marriage, up-leveling of a relationship, security, commitment, proposal. more about how I want to know. This is how I want to know about the action being taken. We're going to do divine feminine and masculine. But what's the action being taken in this situation here? All right, tell me more about the action being taken from the divine masculine. They are going to bring a new offer of love to you, my divine femme, and it's going to be a solid offer. With the King of Pentacles there, with the Six of Pentacles there, with the Lovers, with the Six of Wands. There's 2 sixes, so somebody needs to look up the number 6. That's love, partnership. With the Ace of Wands, this is somebody. So we have Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. This is the growth and new beginnings. Okay, this is somebody wanting to bring that new growth of this solid offer, this gift of love to you, my divine feminines. This is your divine masculine. They want to be victorious. This is after having gone through some shit, the Nine of Wands, the wounded healer, the wounded warrior. You see this heart, this rose that he has at the center of his heart. He wants to offer this rose to you. This is the offer. This is the solid offer of love from their heart, because they've finally gotten in touch with their true heart's desire. Maybe they were stuck in their desires in the past, and they were allowing their desires, external desires, to pull them all sorts of ways, right? But this is a solid offer. They're going to take action. This is a card of action. In the original tarot, this is hesitation, but I'm not feeling that from this. Not coming out with the Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. This is new energy. This is a new offer coming forward, and this is action being taken towards that new offer in the physical. All right, so Six of Swords, double time. All right, so 666, 666. Don't think of it as a bad number. It's actually a beautiful number. Look it up, 666, angel number. It is all about love. Love, unconditional love, universal love. This is you having unconditional, universal love for your divine masculine, my feminines. And you right now, I feel like, are simply with the 11, we have the Page of Pentacles here. This is, you're waiting for your divine masculine, the Emperor, the Father, possible Aries. You're waiting for this person, your divine masculine, to bring in, to make movement towards you. You're waiting for this offer, this solid offer of this communication of this solid offer to come in the physical. You're waiting for your divine masculine to deliver it to you. You're like, until then, I'm just going to focus on me and clearing out my energy, so that way I'll be nice and clear and ready to go. And I feel like it's more so bringing in allowing the rainbow to shine through, so that way all that negativity from the past, all the past betrayal, all that past bullshit that you've been through with your divine masculine gets cleared out. So that way when your divine masculine comes in, it's not going to be something that blocks you into union. Okay, let's find out an outcome. So if they choose to take, look, an 11-11 here. Oh wait, this is 12. I'm sorry. This was the Prince of Pentacles. So where I feel like you're like, I've put enough effort into this. I'm going to let my Emperor, my divine masculine, bring this movement forward. That's exactly what that means. All right. So we have 11 of Wands. So this twice. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the divine coupling, because we've got the Prince of Wands and the Princess of Wands here. Okay. But this is about your divine masculine. Okay. I'll take that back. This is the outcome. So outcome is action towards communication. So I'm going to put this back because I want to know, I'm going to ask a better question. But we saw that it came out. That is inner masculine and feminine uniting. This is the balancing of the inner masculine and feminine for the both of you, okay? So that's what I'm going to say for that. So, all right. This is your divine masculine, King of Pentacles, wanting to bring in this solid offer. This is the 1111 card, the Four of Wands. Solid, stable foundation, solid relationship. This is your divine masculine. If they take action towards bringing this communication forward, this is you having a super solid offer from your divine masculine. This is you having like they are, you're the prize. They have their eyes on you. You're the target. You're the prize. It's like I feel like they're fixed on you, my divine feminine. And then for the outcome for the divine feminine, healing. This is about physical healing. This could be mental healing. This could be emotional healing. You might need to get to some kind of body of water to heal. But this is also choices, making the right choices. This is also knowing that your past choices have led you to who you are today. So instead of focusing on the negative, instead of focusing on the lack, instead of focusing on all the betrayal and the abandonment and the rejection and all the bullshit that could have gone on between you and your person, this is about choosing to focus on the good. What is the good that came out of this relationship? You grew. You are mastered in self. This person probably triggered you so much that you had to learn yourself on a much deeper level than anyone has ever provided for you. And so as much as they may have put you through some fucking shit, you also need to see how you've grown spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally because of it. And healing from all the bullshit, healing from all the negative bullshit that we can see was coming from external influences. It wasn't even coming from, it just wasn't being, y'all were allowing outside demons and shadows, inner demons and outside energies, inner demons and outside energies to interfere. Both of you, not just one-sided. This is both. Y'all had to both deal. And so I feel like my divine feminines, yours has been more mental, inner work because of the shit that your divine masculine may have put you through. And then for the divine masculine, it's more battling those external energies that have been trying to interfere, outside people, outside situations. Here's your Prince of Wands again, the hero, wanting to come in like the protector, the warrior, the hero, the healer, needing to surrender to the flow because divine creator is bringing this to you. All right, any more cards as to a possible outcome? Look at that. This is a solid offer for the divine masculine and feminine in the physical reality. This is solidity. This is you guys both wanting to nurture this connection. It ain't one-sided anymore. That's not what I'm feeling here. Nope. This past player wanting to come in like the hero, mastered to protect this connection. And this is literally communication, conversations happening on the physical. This is the offer coming through. All right, we're going to move. We've got, interesting. We've got the Lovers, Gemini, this is double time. And we've got Devil's Play. Where in the past, that's what's been happening. The devil's been playing with y'all. And that could have been the lesson in itself, is you guys recognizing that it was being puppeteered by external. And so my divine feminine, I feel like you, in your feminine power, you were like, I'm gonna cut that shit out. And you did. And you did. You shifted this connection. Good for you, my love. Look at that. Again, Lovers and Feeler, Child of Cups. This is, I believe, the Prince of Cups, meaning this love is authentic. This love is true, and it's grounded in reality. It's grounded in Mother Earth. And it's not only grounded in Mother Earth, it is also being protected by the divine. Lovers doesn't want to leave this situation here. There's definitely a divine soul counterpart here. There's change coming, okay? That's overall outcome. Change coming for the divine masculine and feminine. 8 of Worlds. This is you guys both wanting to put hard work into this connection. Both of you. This is coming. All right, I love that. Let's get into our Atlantis deck to see any more possible outcomes for these two. I love seeing this movement, you guys. Oh, wow, yeah. Rebirth. This is being reborn. This connection possibly had to go through some sort of death in order to be reborn. Like we're seeing death of the old, death of the devil energies, death of the devil play, death of the player, death of the bachelor. So that it can be reborn into a sacred union. Maybe that's why, you know, maybe there was a feeling of it not being sacred. Maybe there was a feeling of, oh, I don't know if this is my person because it's not feeling sacred. This isn't a divine connection. I'm dealing with some toxic bullshit, right? And so maybe that's why, you know, I'm feeling the divine feminine walked away, cut them out, and was like, this can't be it. I'm looking for something more spiritual. I'm looking for something more healthy. And that's what needed to happen in order for the divine masculine to awaken. Because maybe with you there and you putting up with whatever bullshit they were doing, they weren't learning their lesson. They weren't growing. They weren't expanding. And maybe that's what you were, you know, you were brought together to do to each other. And if you're doing your side and you're expanding on your side, but you're not putting in, you know, you're not standing your ground and speaking your truth, the divine masculine probably walked all over you, or you felt tricked. Maybe they were being really secretive because we saw there were hidden secrets or hidden truths. Maybe they were being secretive and you felt played. And so you walked away and you were like, this can't be my divine counterpart. They played me. This was toxic. And this is the divine stepping in to say, okay, well, it was toxic and we're closing that cycle out. That's dead. That's dying. We're being reborn. This connection's being reborn. Atlantis rising has begun. And it's being divinely guided by source. Akashic record light activation. I'm feeling drawn. Faith. Believing in the impossible. Keep the faith. I'm feeling drawn to read source. It says, Akashic records of Atlantis exist in the world between worlds. We can access them when you must, but yet you must remember our connection to the source, God, Spirit, Divine. When we remember who we are, everything will change. Are you ready to embrace the force of the source? I am the light. You are the light. We are the light of one. Light is the source, and you are an extension of that light. no different to the way a ray of light or sunbeam is an extension of the sun. It is time to release your attachment to your life's dramas and see these frivolous occurrences now as insignificant in the scheme of universal eternity. Yes, your life's issues are simply temporary experiences you have been attaching to in a dramatized way, simply because you have forgotten who you really are, truly, undoubtedly, entirely are. Your Atlantean self encourages you now to remember the light within you and without you. Inside your cells, you have access to the Akashic records, and it is time to activate this memory now from a mystical point of view. And in knowing this, drama will fade away from your life. For now, Atlantis Awakening will order the Akashic records to reveal memory to you in the coming days. This is for my divine masculines over here, but you could be feeling this for you too, my femmes. So watch out for number sequences, 1111, 444, 1144, and 1414. So 111, that's one number, 444, 1144, and 1414. Keep an eye out for those numbers. Sacred geometry symbols like pyramids, pentagrams, two circles, and the Merkaba, and other personal syllables are relevant to you. You are the miracle, and you too have a mystical and mythological existence that flows through your veins. You could be inspired by mythical legends and mythological stories that have pleasantly stalked you since you were a young child or teacher. I know I can definitely attain to that. Or a teenager, did I say teacher? With this being said, you may be at the moment propelled to visit an ancient land such as Egypt, Greece, or Peru, or research a mythological fable that simply resonates with you. There is a strong desire in each one of us to retrieve our mystical roots. So it is with purpose that right now you be inspired by the light within you to remember these purposeful memories. I feel like definitely the divine masculine is awakening to some inner truths, possibly like ancestral truths, spiritual truths, mystical truths of their past lives. Rebirth. Many of us remember a glimpse of Atlantis, but what if I were to ponder the idea that we were actually Atlanteans reborn into this cataclysmic time with purpose and on purpose to possibly save the world? Rebirth also means reincarnation, as it is part of the inevitable cycle of life. Can you accept that Atlantis has now risen simply because you were born? As a phoenix rises from the ashes, being reborn into the world of opportunity, so too is the energy of Atlantis at this time, rising from the depths of the sea. There has come a time for a cycle of life for all of life to cycle, where rebirth begins in order for the world to flourish and grow. This is literally the world we're talking about. This too is an important time for you, where the old ways of your existence fall away to allow the new, this is for you, my divine feminine, yet ancient cycle to begin. It is important for you to honor this time of rebirth as you surrender all fear into the coming phase of your life. Hold your head high and towards the sky, reminding yourself that with each summer there is a winter, and with each autumn there is a spring. May you rise out of your spiritual slumber and cherish the exhilarating energy that follows you from now on. Remember, this exciting energy you are channeling right now is and always has been inspired from the great lands of Atlantis. Winter is over. Woo! No more coldness. If this situation had frozen in time or was stuck in the cold, guess what? Flames are bursting. Flames have been ignited. You are now about to experience spring, metaphorically. New beginnings, rebirths, right? Much abundance is making its way to you because you are now in a cycle of prosperity, growth, and much positivity. There are wonderful experiences emerging from you to accept because it really is your time to shine. Didn't I fucking say that at the beginning with the star coming out twice, actually 3 times, because this is pretty much the star. This is 17, the star. There are wonderful blah, blah, blah. Yet you must clear away any remnants of fear of not being worthy enough to have this greatness now. Is that what's going on? Is that you don't feel worthy, my divine feminines, for this divine union to come into place? Maybe you're feeling like you're cursed or something. Guess what? No. Absolutely not. This has been divinely orchestrated the way it is in order for you to step into your power. So let go of those fears, because what you want is coming for you. What's meant for you is coming for you. Yet you must clear away any remnants of fear of not being worthy enough to have the greatness now. I suggest you get out and about in nature, move your body consciously, and even plant a garden. These activities are perfect to align yourself with the new cycle that has just begun. New beginnings. New growth. This is new cycles. New. These activities are perfect, yep. And simply put out both hands and say yes to miracles. Are you waiting for a miracle, my divine feminines? My divine feminine, were you sitting here saying, oh my God, it would be a miracle for this person to let go of those player energies, to let go of that Casanova, to let go of those bad behaviors, to let go of those addictions? It would be a miracle for this person to change and come back and want to connect and want to have this love in the physical. It would be a miracle, right, my divine feminines? Well, guess what? Source is rebirthing this miracle for you right now. You better believe it. OMG. I love that. All right, tell me more. Let's get some guidance from spirit, okay? On this situation. Wow. Just hold the faith. Keep the faith. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. All right. Things are likely to get very heated as a full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. What's our moon going to be in? I forget. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. Could it possibly be that the divine masculine for the full moon on the 7th this month might come out with some truths about how they feel? Maybe. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This cycle of the challenge from the past, the 10 of Swords, closing out. New cycle begins, new energy, new growth in this union of love. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. Maybe you guys are moving. Maybe you guys will either moving individually, or maybe you guys will be moving in together. Maybe somebody's coming and moving towards you, or maybe you guys will decide to move in together. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. Showing kindness, my divine feminine, when your divine masculine comes back in to express their feelings for you, because that's what I'm feeling is happening, about letting go of that attachment to that hurt and the betrayal and the abandonment and the rejection and all the bullshit. This is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. So if the insecurities of the past has brought up self-worth issues for you, my divine feminine, it's about letting that shit go. Know your worth. You are so worthy. And this person, because they went through this shit, wasn't trying to mirror to you that you weren't worthy. Maybe they themselves didn't feel worthy of this connection. And so they were in those other energies thinking, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve her or him or this divine feminine who is such a powerful being, whether you be male or female, it doesn't matter. Overcoming those insecurities. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner, like the crab, right? Like the crab. And so I can see your divine masculine possibly trying to do that, right? Coming in sideways, whatever that means, you know? Maybe not, you know? Remember, my divine femmes, if they were not the Queen of Cups, not quite emotional, maybe keeping these hidden, it's gonna be a little hard for them to come forward with this. So just have patience with them. If they're coming at you sideways with some emotions, you know, I literally see them, I see you guys having a conversation, but sitting side by side, you know, where you're not face to face. I don't know, for some of you that might. Anyways, meditate to soothe heightened emotions. So if my divine feminines, your emotions, because you have the moon over here on your side, if your emotions kind of start to get the best of you during this full moon, meditation, outside in nature, healing with water, okay? Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately? Okay, so those are questions for both of you, all right? Beautiful. All right, let's get into the messages from our twins that are in separation. So what's your person wanting to communicate to you? Whether it's the divine feminine or the divine masculine, I'm talking about you, whoever's watching. What is your person thinking and feeling about you that they may not be communicating to you at the moment? Let's do a few more. Divine Creator, Holy Spirit. All right. Now you may resonate with some, you may resonate with none, you may resonate with one. This could be you resonating with it, or this could be your person. It could be you and your person. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. So this could be you or your person, but I'm gonna talk about it as if this is your person, whoever's watching, your person is spying on you. Your person is watching you on social media. If you don't have social media, then this means that they're spying on you on the 5D, thinking about you. And so whenever they're in their head about you, they're connecting with you in the 5D. Maybe they're dreaming about you and connecting with you in the 5D on the dream, in the dream realm. You are my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. And so for the divine feminines, for whoever, somebody cut someone off here. Doesn't matter what side. Somebody cut someone off here and somebody felt left out in the cold. It could be both of you, period. But somebody was feeling like their person, you may have been feeling like your person was home and you felt left out in the cold because of that 5 of Pentacles over here, but also your person going to be feeling like you were their home and they feel like they got left out in the cold when you cut them off, okay? I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? Is it? I don't think so. But that's for you to discern. If you're over it, then you're over it. But I don't think you'd be watching this video if you were over it. So let's just be real. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. What did I say? This divine masculine was hiding their feelings because they maybe just did not know. Maybe they weren't in the King of Cups energy yet. They were in those Prince of Wands, the player, the Casanova energies. So even if they had feelings, they weren't sharing it with you. I have awakened to our connection. Didn't I say this? I've been saying this on my Instagram today. I said it. I know we have a timeless bond between us. They are finally awakening to this connection. Well, I said this about the divine masculine, so whatever, I mean, whoever you're resonating with, but I'm talking about you. Your person has awakened to y'all's connection, timeless connection, timeless bond. Time passes by, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. So this person betrayed you. This person walked away, abandoned. Somebody left you feeling like you couldn't trust them anymore because they put you through the fucking ringer, okay? And now they are thinking, damn, my feelings haven't changed, but I don't know if this person's gonna accept me coming back into their life because I know that they don't trust me after what I did to them. They know, and like I said, they want to come in and correct those wrongs because they know what they did to you was wrong. They know that they lost your trust. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. They knew deep down that you were different. Different than all the other rest of the energies that could have been interfering. You were different because you always had this person's interest at heart. And now they're recognizing, and maybe they needed to have those external energies in order to realize that those people did not have their best interest at heart. And then when you walk away, you leave them out in the cold. Now they're recognizing, because they have an opportunity to see what they lost. They may have gone somewhere else and realized, okay, I came here thinking whatever, maybe they weren't wanting to expand, so they were hiding from it, hiding from the feelings. And then they're in this situation, they're realizing, okay, I'm with somebody who doesn't have my best interest at heart. So why am I with this person when my love and my heart is really, my love, my heart, my soul is really with this other person? Take it as it resonates. Thanks for listening. I hope that this helped. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know what situation you're dealing with. I would love to hear your stories. Until next time, namaste. So much love.